Good morning. My name is Tim from Plugged Into Leadership, and you are checking out Wealth Wednesdays. So a few weeks ago, we talked about how we're trying to get $1,000 in savings. That's our emergency fund. That's what Dave Ramsey calls baby step one. So we're trying to get $1,000 in savings, and once we have that, we set it aside. It's for emergencies only. Last week we talked a little bit about making sure that we are starting to pay off debt, the what Dave Ramsey calls the debt snowball, and that's where we take our smallest debt and put as much money as we can from our budget into that debt, and then when we pay that one off, we take whatever's remaining and put it onto the next one, and the next largest one, the next largest one. And so that's the debt snowball. Now, the next thing that we're going to focus on is the kicking feet next to me. No, the next thing that we're going to focus on is trying to get 3 to 6 months worth of expenses in the bank. And so let me just be clear. There's been a few times in my life and then as a family where this has happened, where we got Mr. Giggles over here, where we have unexpectedly lost our jobs or lost income, and being able to have money in savings was one of the things that got us through, or at least made the time not so stressful. It was very stressful. It's very difficult, but being, having a little bit of money in savings, or have the ability to be able to say, okay, we can cut back on expenses significantly and still survive for the next 6 weeks or a couple months. Really helped us just kind of process through that whole entire thing. We were able to deal with the actual situation and the emotions without having to deal with the added financial pressure which comes with that. And there's lots that goes on in that. So my question for you today is, what are some ways that you save money? So let's just, for example, say that you have the $1,000 in the bank, that you're working on your debt snowball, or you're pretty close to having that paid off, and now you're in the position where you're trying to save 3 to 6 months worth of expenses and get that in the bank as well, so that when Murphy's Law comes up, when things go wrong, or when jobs or the economy changes, you have the ability to not panic, but you move into another position or start looking for a job, possibly without relocating, possibly relocating, depending on your circumstance, that you can do that. So what are some ways that you save money? One of the ways that we try to save money is we try to be really efficient and diligent with our vacationing. So we've, in the past, my wife works in the medical field, and so she gets something called continuing medical education, and we've tried to couple vacations with where she's going on her trip. So it's we either stay maybe a day or two extra wherever she's at, or we just try to work around the schedule where she's at. So that's one of the ways that we try to save money. Again, what are some of the ways that you save money? So what are some of the things that you do to kind of be more efficient with your budget, to maximize your income in that? Do you clip coupons? Do you there's this great app that I found, I think it's called Honey or something like that, on the internet, where it actually looks for promo codes for you. So we've used that as well. And a number of other small things that you can do to help make big savings in the end. So my question for you today is, what are some things that you do? List them there, throw them in the comments. I want to hear about them. Shoot me an email, tim@pluggedintoleadership.com. I want to hear the ways that you save money. What are some things that you do to save money and maximize your budget? So thanks for tuning in today. Again, if you share this episode, you will be entered into our weekly resource drawing tomorrow. We have Nate Holloway on, and boy, I hope that interview happens. Our yesterday's interview got postponed. It got bumped a little bit, but I'm excited about Nate's story tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. Answer the question below, and we will see you tomorrow with Nate.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.